It became a controversial trip long before the Israeli Prime Minister touched down in Washington. Invited to address Congress by Republican leaders, the visit by Benjamin Netanyahu is said to have riled the White House because it was set up without consulting the president. It's brought bilateral relations between Israel and the US to their lowest point in years. Mr. Netanyahu's speech in Congress on Tuesday is expected to focus on the dangers of a possible nuclear agreement with Iran. The United States and other powers, the so-called P5+1, are in negotiations with Tehran on its nuclear program. They want to agree on a deal by March this year. But the Israeli Prime Minister is opposed to any arrangement which would allow President Rouhani to retain the future capacity to build a nuclear weapon. Tehran denies it is seeking nuclear weapons technology. Tuesday's speech will be a difficult one for some Democrats who feel forced to choose between Mr. Obama and their desire not to upset Israel. Secretary of State John Kerry has tried to calm the tensions.
But the administration is not seeking to politicize this. We want to recognize the main goal here is to prevent Iran from getting a nuclear weapon. And on that, Israel and the United States agree.
The Israeli head will not be meeting with President Obama during his trip. The White House says it's because of a long-standing practice of not meeting government leaders close to elections. Israelis head to the polls in 2 weeks, and the ruling Likud party is under pressure. Before getting on the plane for Washington, Mr. Netanyahu described his trip as a fateful and even historic mission.
I feel a deep and sincere concern for the safety of all citizens of Israel and the fate of the state and the fate of our people. I will do everything in my power to secure our future.
His whirlwind 48-hour visit will start with an address on Monday to one of the biggest Jewish interest groups in the US. Serena Chaudhry, BBC News.